What's going on, Clutch? What?
What up, what up, what up?
It's your boy Duck.
It's your boy Ross.
This is Clutch going Rogue. Back to, ladies and gentlemen, another visit today, you feel me?
This relationship is a whole new level of cringe.
That's
Oh,
wild.
no. Just when you thought it couldn't get even more cringe, we find out some more situations and relationships are even cringier than the previous ones, man.
90-Day Fiancé.
All right, we're going to check this out. Should be an interesting one. I want to see what this is what this one's particularly about. So
First time seeing this couple, so
Yeah.
we're finna get into it right now. Make sure y'all like, subscribe, and let's get on the way.
let's check out this cringe, man.
I love you, chicken.
And in his last couple of tracks, he's also put my nickname, Chicken.
I love you, chicken.
I love you, chicken. I love you, chicken. I love you, chicken. I love you, chicken.
I won't marry you. I will have to go back to England and leave.
Your chicken don't love you.
All that.
I love you, chicken.
Today we're going to learn about a relationship in which the foundation is
kept
built
going.
upon 4 words. The only 4 words this man knows in English, but it didn't matter because that's all he needed to win Louise's heart. At first glance, this looks like the kind of relationship that you can tell started after many hours of scrolling through TikTok. Jose seems to have been inspired by 90-Day Hall of Famer Usman. All he had to do was say Kimberly's name a bunch of times in a row, and then she fell in love with him and gave him a PS5. But who would have thought? It turns out that he's not looking for a partner. He just wanted someone to grab him a soda in between takes while he's making one of his music videos, which she was okay with until he started talking about having a second wife and then a third wife, and then eventually he was kind of just like, hey Kimberly, you think you could just move away and donate a PlayStation once in a while to my kids? That's where this relationship is heading. The only thing that's missing right now
Gotta
is the
check that one out.
PlayStation. That's it. Everything else is identical to that situation. Yes, these two are both from different countries, but this is a timeless tale. The young TikToker trying to use an older woman to advance his rap career. This has happened everywhere all around the world since the beginning of time.
I hope I get visa.
Yeah, I hope so too. But anyway, before we get into this, let's just have a quick word from our sponsor today, Cringe.
Oh my
As someone who doesn't know how to cook anything, wait, let me
love
rephrase that. As someone who doesn't even
That's
know
all
get
he
back
knows
the
how to
video.
say.
I met Jose on social media.
Of course.
Sorry, I shouldn't start spoiling. Got problems when you say Jose, I just think about that fluff ball.
Oh,
I
Lord.
like to think that this is the picture that made her fall in love with him. You know, this pushed their relationship to the next level. I still don't quite understand why he calls her Chicken. You know, it's supposed to
Yeah.
be some cute nickname. He's like, I love you, Chicken. And it's this crazy thing. He says that about 800,000 times, and every single one of those times, her reaction is...
How long have we been talking? Is it a long time? Is it a long time we've been talking on the phone? I know you don't understand.
Jose can't speak English.
It's okay.
So a lot of the times, we use Translator app to speak to each other.
Oh, I never heard this one before. I don't understand how you spend like 14 hours a day on FaceTime if you can't speak the same language. Are you just staring at each other the whole time? It's actually much easier to do this online. I feel like everybody on the show underestimates how serious of an
is
issue
this
it
a
will be
thing?
when you
I'm
can't
trying
speak
to
the same
figure it
language
out.
in person. There's only so many times you can hear someone tell you, I love you, chicken. Just to
And
give a
they
little
don't-
bit more context, Louise is 39 years old and she has a 20-year-old son that lives with her. Her fiancé, if that's the word you want to use, Jose, is 29 years old, so he is kind of in the middle of her and her son's age. And her plan is to get married and bring him to the UK so that he can crash on their couch and TikTok in their bathroom.
Are you going to be staying in a hotel when you go over there?
This is a grown ass
He's
man.
booked us into his friend's apartment.
He's
He said
booked
it's
us
fine there. There's
into
got
our
a pool.
friend's
And I said, okay, that's
apartment.
Mean
fine.
anything?
Dude, don't worry, they got a pool. She's
This
gonna be
boy.
perfectly safe. You think there'd
He
be an
ain't book
unsafe
you in your
location that
friend's
has a pool? All right, well, I
Book.
can tell by the look on your face you're not entirely convinced, but I must tell you they
Yeah.
also have a hot tub. Also, they have railings there and stairs.
This is
and buildings.
wild,
I
bro.
don't know him, and I'm concerned because I'm your mum.
Yeah.
If I look at him, I know I really do love him by looking at him.
Well, that should calm your nerves there. You have nothing to worry about. I know that I love him just by looking at him. That's how
can't
powerful
believe
this is.
people getting
We haven't
ju-
gotten to like the
ju-
talking part
duped
yet.
like
We're working
that
on
in
that, but we
2023.
have mastered the looking part. We have looked at each other quite a lot, and I'm telling you, this is true love. Look at this guy. You're telling me you wouldn't fall in love with this guy? You're lying to yourself.
I love
He's
you,
younger than
chicken.
you. He's got this glamorous life
Where
at
did
the
he
moment.
get that from?
But he may not have that when he comes here, and he might have to do a normal
Yeah, you have to go work
everyday
in a
job.
supermarket.
Something tells me this guy's not going to want to settle for working in a supermarket. From the
Supermarket,
beginning,
yeah,
it
bro.
seems pretty obvious that he just wants to get to England to further his music career. And let's face it, his music is badass. This guy is going straight to the top, and the key to his success is 90 Day Fiancé.
Oh my god, bro. This.
I love you, chicken.
It's all this nigga know how to say.
I don't. I don't know.
They don't even
Hell is
understand.
happening? How
They don't
old is
even
this guy? He
fucking
never stops
understand
laughing,
each other.
ever. He's like Beavis and Butthead.
You sleep and you say, yeah,
Yeah, but it's small.
it's good.
No, we don't fit. Look. No fit.
Yeah,
No.
check.
It's too small.
It's much good.
I'm gonna fall out the bed. I'm gonna bang my head.
It's very, very good.
Yeah, just remember that he has no idea what she's saying, and this is basically the extent of their conversation. She tries to say something to him, and he just says, yeah, it's good.
Fam, I don't know
This is
what's going on.
This
He
is
don't
awful,
speak
bro.
her language. He don't speak his language. All he know how to say is, I love you, chicken. He's laughing awkwardly. He booked her in their friend's apartment.
this is. I don't know how.
Booked their friend's apartment.
This is wild, bro.
That's the cheapest shit.
This is fucking wild, bro.
And he just smiles.
What you doing?
Hi,
What you doing?
good.
No, what are you doing?
Very good. And you?
This is great. This is good bonding right here. You're building a strong foundation.
Very good.
Although I would argue that Muhammad and Danielle did it even better.
Fine, how are you?
Yeah,
What?
it's good.
I think Jose's confused, and a lot of times he just goes, "It's good."
All right, so this is the last time I'm going to make the obvious point that they should both just put some effort into learning each other's language. There's a reason
Yeah.
they call it a language barrier, and that's because it really does get in the way and makes it so you have to have some sort of middleman to communicate, whether it be an app or a translator or somebody else. Clearly,
Yeah.
though, so many people on this show have not learned that, so why bother saying it anymore? You know, there's no point. I think they're
Facts.
just going to
Every
coast through
time
their entire
somebody
marriage
just
off of,
like-
I love you chickens. What happens when you have an argument or you have to talk about something actually serious
Yeah.
for once? Like, for example, very early on, Louise tries to have a conversation with him about cheating because she thinks it's possible he cheated with one of the girls that was in his music video. And he doesn't even really answer the question. Even through the translator, the answer
That's
was
when it
really
works.
weird.
Did you do anything wrong with other ladies? I can't believe that I'm actually having to ask Jose this now.
Now he can really act confused. This is when it works for him in his favor.
Yeah.
I love you, chicken.
You say much respect, chicken. Love you much forever and life.
There you go. See, he didn't
What?
cheat. Doesn't that answer your question?
didn't
Does
even
she
say
really
nothing.
think she's going to get a straight answer from this guy? Why did I know that the word chicken was going to be peppered all throughout that?
People working project. Hey, thank you, muchas gracias. Great person, yeah. You say much gracias, gracias.
He's not actually
What?
answering my question.
The boy talking
I
around the
really
bush.
need a straight answer.
First of
Will
all,
you
I don't
even
think he
understand
understood the
it?
question. And second of all, if you want a straightforward answer, I think you've come to the wrong person. I don't think that's his strong suit. I'm pretty sure he thinks he's just going to giggle his way all the way to the UK,
Yeah.
and it's actually working. So anyway, even when they go through the translator app, his answer is very convoluted, and I feel like people that are usually telling the truth just keep it simple. They would just say, no, why are you asking me? If you immediately just jump right into explanation mode, I don't think it's a good sign.
Cuando grabamos la producción musical, tú estabas en una llamada conmigo y viste todo lo que hicimos. Esa mujer no es una prostituta. Ella era una amiga de uno de los muchachos. Realmente nadie hizo algo diferente que no fuera a hacer el trabajo que íbamos.
After all that, she just looks at the translator app and it says, it's good. Babe, that cannot possibly be everything you said. I'm pretty sure I heard the word prostitute.
It's
It looks like
good.
he's saying that nothing's happened. I just wish that he could actually tell me.
Don't we all? So anyway,
Yeah.
these two actually decide to get married while she's there in Colombia, which I
What?
guess they talked about that beforehand.
Oh,
Just walked
bro.
into the venue, and I'm
Look
thinking,
at this.
is this the right place? This looks like somewhere you should pay bills. This can't be right.
They didn't plan a wedding at all, so why is she confused that it's not at some nice venue or something? Did she really think that Jose actually planned something for them? So things actually go pretty smoothly until it's time to return to the UK.
Bro.
Jose is traveling there to live with Louise under his 90-day visa, but he gets hung up in immigration for like 24 hours. It's absolutely ridiculous how long it takes, but also this is one of the most bizarre relationships ever, so I can't blame them for thinking it's not legit.
Of
It
course.
could be that we're waiting just for bags. It could be the language barrier at customs. It could be the questions they're asking him.
What if customs called her and they're like, yeah, we can't really talk to him. He just keeps saying it's good over and over again. I don't think he speaks very good English. So we decided to bring in somebody who speaks Spanish, and then he just kept saying es bueno over and over again. So we are at a loss of what to do here.
Immigration have finally called me back, but it still doesn't sound good. He's a solo artist. I'm not too sure of his earnings. He's got music on YouTube and things like that.
Is she telling them all of this to make it better? I'm very certain that his earnings from music are zero. If I were her, I would say to immigration, look, you're really going to be the one to put 90-day fiancé on hold? Do you know how many people are going to...
Wild,
I didn't come here to watch Jose get stuck
This
in
is
immigration.
wild.
I want to see him TikToking in her living room. But luckily, we do get to see Jose's dreams come true because they do let him in eventually.
Not the music, dog.
Immigration was
He did
bad,
look like that, bro.
but I in England, baby.
Yeah, notice
70s.
how most of his
my
excitement is about
God.
being in England, and he's not talking about how happy he is to see Louise and be able to live with her now finally. As you
That
can
boy's
probably
not worried about
imagine,
her.
things are very awkward with her son living there. He really
Facts.
does not like Jose at all, and he makes it clear that he has no interest in getting to know him, so there's just a lot of tension in the air.
I told you
That's when you
Jesse's
move out.
protective.
Patata.
Yeah.
Well, he understands that, does he?
Protective, yeah. He understands that you're protective over me.
Very awkward, man. I'm happy that my mum's happy, but I'm pissed off that there's some random guy in my house.
That's the crazy thing is her son Jesse
Bro,
never met
I
him
gotta
once,
move.
not even on FaceTime or anything. So now from his perspective, there is
Yeah, it's
literally just some
weird,
random
bro.
guy chilling in the house that he has to avoid.
On the 16th of November at 3 o'clock, we got married.
What?
I'm sorry that you couldn't come to the wedding.
Your own
So I'm not
son?
sure if he actually knows exactly what was said, but that was hilarious timing. Why does he think that would be a good reaction
that's-
to that? He
and that's
definitely
how-
already knows that her son doesn't like him.
That's how desperate some women be. They don't
That's
care what.
wild, bro.
They don't care. Some, not just women, but people in general. Let me correct that. But some people don't care at all. They don't care who it affects, the kids, anybody. They just go and do something, not thinking about how that changes somebody
That's
else's world.
messed up. He like, wait, what?
Well, like, bro, you my mom, and you went and got married to this.
Oh my Jesus, bro.
Dog, that's wild.
Nice.
So that's one hell of a way to make a first impression, but it's
Facts.
okay. He's going to break out some of his music, and then Jesse's going to realize that Jose is a
No.
musical genius, and everything's going
is
to be okay. So in this next
awful.
part, Louise has to leave the room for a second to go grab something or do something, so Jose and Jesse can have some bonding time.
Dog,
What the fuck is going on?
right.
Mom, hurry up. I like Jesse.
Well, you know, I think he likes you too. Things are going well.
Yeah, you ready?
Yeah.
All I want to do
No.
is prove
Why is
how
he
much
dressing
we love
like
each
this?
other.
Uh-oh, is that a tattoo shop? Please, for the love of God. If these two are about to get matching tattoos, I feel like any responsible tattoo shop owner would just decline. Even though it's always risky because you might break up, it's one thing if you've been together for a very long time or if you've been married for a long time, but these two barely
I don't
know
even
each
got
other
no
and they can't
tattoos.
even
My
talk to
wife.
each other, literally.
Yeah, this is definitely a very unusual relationship in that case.
In what way? What do you mean?
Well, I know you met very short. I know you recommend about 4 or 5 years before you do any of that.
We got married 7 days after meeting each other, about 7 days.
Wow.
Yeah.
That is amazing.
So they're in the middle of getting each other's names tattooed
Wow.
on them, and the tattoo artist is telling them how bad of an idea it is to get this tattoo.
That-
He's
you
like,
know it's
normally
bad
I would
when
at
a
least
tattoo
recommend
artist-
4 or 5 years of dating before considering something like this, or, you know, at least being able to speak.
How long do these last then in these tattoos? Will it last forever?
Yes, pretty much so, yeah.
Wait, so she didn't even know this was permanent? Oh my god, what is going on?
All right, bro.
Jose's been here for some time now, and I'm not
This
gonna
nigga just.
lie, me and Jose aren't bonding at all.
This nigga just
He literally is a teenager in a man's body.
I
If
bet there are
he's a
times
man.
where Jesse starts to almost forget that Jose is here, and then in the distance he hears one of his chuckles.
He's messy. He's always watching his own videos. He just watches back continuously. And surely you can't love your music that much.
Yep, this is pretty much exactly how I expected him to be when he got there, and I'm pretty sure
This
that he
is
isn't even
just
able to work for a
awful.
while there, so he has to wait on that anyway.
He
I
can't
think the
even work
extent
on
of his
it.
plan was he just wanted to move to England and he needed a place to crash.
I don't think Jesse likes me.
He literally goes to the toilet downstairs, comes out of the toilet completely butt naked, walks up to the top toilet, goes again, and then gets in the shower, and then leaves the whole floor soaked.
Hey man, you just don't understand it. He lives a rock and roll lifestyle and you just can't
man.
rise
I
to that
would
level.
be-
Anyway, I think that is about it for now. There will probably be another one on these two because there is definitely
Jeez,
more to talk about. I hope everyone enjoyed the video.
I feel
really-
bad for the son, man.
Yeah, bro.
He has to.
You gotta live with that, fam.
Yeah, you gonna have to move out, bro.
Yeah, bro. You gotta move.
You
You,
gonna-
you 20.
Yep, it's about that
It's
time.
about
man.
that time, fam.
I know you want probably trying to save your money, man. You got to get up out of there, bro.
It's
That's
not worth it, bro.
That's a lost cause. What the hell? She didn't know tattoos were permanent. They got married after 7 days of meeting. There's a language barrier. I
This
love
nigga's
you,
a musician.
chicken. It's the only thing this nigga know really how to say. All right, bro. All right.
Yeah, fam. What?
That was awful, bro. I just feel bad for the son, man. I really feel bad for him.
Yeah, cause she gone. Like,
Yes,
whatever.
she's lost cause. But the
That's his
son
mom.
now he gotta.
Now you gotta live with this dude in your crib who you don't know and who just in here just chilling, eating off y'all. Cause he can't work right now.
All right, whatever.
Yeah.
Boat your boat, man.
Boat sinks.
All right, man.
Crash your boat, whatever it does.
This was
to your
definitely
boat.
cringe, for sure. This was ultra mega
It
cringe
is a
right
whole
here,
nother
bro.
level. But hey, if y'all enjoyed the video and y'all want to check out the next part of this one, let us know when the second part of it come out. We got some other ones we need to go check out too. So keep on running them likes, supporting us, spreading love, being love. Please don't be like this couple.
Please don't.
Oh my God. Catch y'all on the next one. Peace out.
Alrighty.
Bitch, she's from Houston. If you got a problem, then we got the solutions. And there's no illusion. I made this shit happen, I'm living life lucid. I'm switching my strategies. Now they hate on me cause I'm causing casualties. But why are they after me? Deep inside they know they can't handle half of me.